But I'm not going to come off of this big of a layoff, have a tune-up fight, and fight the number 2 fighter in the world. That's just not how it works.
Keith, where does Crawford fit into this?
Sorry,
I don't know. I don't even really think...
2A? 2B?
I mean, I don't even think he's even fought any welterweight yet. Yep. I mean, to me, I'm sorry to say, but he's barely a champion.
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Keith Thurman going in on Bud, saying that he's barely a champion after beating Jeffrey Horn, a.k.a. former TBE of the welterweight division. Keith said a lot of things in this interview, actually. In fact, he said if he fought Jeff Horn, he could have done it with one eye and one arm tied behind his back and got a better result, basically. And also in the beginning of the interview, he did go over some other things regarding his injury. And to clear things up, he didn't say anything about his shoulder being injured. He did mention that a lot of people online have been saying that he's had like a shoulder injury, but no shoulder injury. He mentioned that he had the bone spurs in the elbow. He had the surgery. Didn't really let it heal the way it was supposed to because he was so, quote-unquote, eager to get back into the ring, which kind of postponed him getting back into the ring. And he says that it's healed 100% now, and we should just wait for him to announce his next fight within the next coming month, he said. So this is what Keith Thurman's saying. I don't believe, you know me, I don't believe a word this guy says, but one of the people on my videos commented that he'll be back, November 2019, and hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But nah, in all honesty, Keith should be back in 2019 for sure. But didn't I tell you guys, like, I told y'all back in 2017 when he was saying he was going to come back in December, then March. I told y'all he wasn't going to fight in 2018, man. I told y'all that wasn't going to happen. You got to start listening and believing Hitman Boxing. He knows what's going on. Now, what else did Keefy Poo say? He was talking some other shit. Oh, yeah. They asked him if he was, and this goes back to what he said in the beginning of the recording of this video, where he said that Errol Spence is the number 2 welterweight. He says that he's not going to fight Errol Spence right away. You know, he says he needs a tune-up fight, and even after that tune-up fight, he doesn't plan on fighting Errol Spence. So, a very consistent story from Keith Thurman, because we know he doesn't want to fight Errol Spence. We know he doesn't want to fight Sean Porter either, but you know how that goes. He was supposed to go into the ring and face off with the winner, but I guess Errol Spence stole his thunder again. Damn, man. You just taking L after L. But you did say some funny shit about Terence Crawford, though. But it's funny, man. Terence Crawford is like, he's the one who's isolated from all the other champions over at PBC. And, you know, you guys can say that everyone's afraid to fight Terence Crawford, but truth be told, this dude's over there with Top Rank, man. Like, come on. He's over there with Top Rank. He's fighting on ESPN. Let's be honest. Errol Spence is not fighting on ESPN. Keith Thurman's not fighting on ESPN. None of these guys are going to go over there and fight on an app, all right? They're not going to fight on Pinterest Live or a home shopping network, whatever network that Terence Crawford fights on. It's not HBO. It's not Showtime. It's barely ESPN. You know, you gotta download the app from the App Store or the Play Store just to watch Terence Bud Crawford. He don't get no TV time. But he did sign another deal with Top Rank, so he must be happy with his current situation. So, you know, if he's happy, then cool. I'm happy too. But let's not act like they about to try to make this fight easily, okay? You know, Terence Crawford's going to sit back. He's going to watch Errol Spence take care of business, and then they're going to want that fight, okay? He's going to make Errol Spence go through all these hoops and get these belts. He don't want to fight him right now. You know why? Because he knows how much money they can both make in the future if they just let it marinate, right? Not to sound like Oscar De La Hoya, but y'all not getting this fight between Spence and Terence Crawford anytime soon, all right? Neither one of these dudes is afraid. They both want that fight. They both been talking mad shit about each other on Twitter, press conferences, but you got to ask yourself one question. Why do you never see Terence Crawford with any of these other welterweights? Have you ever seen Terence Crawford around Thurman, Porter, Spence? Have you ever seen him in the same room? No. You might say he's a little shook, huh? It is what it is, man. But Terence Crawford, it's almost like they're going to phase his ass out. But, again, you shouldn't have signed. I mean, you really shouldn't have signed with Top Rank again, man. You should have came over to PBC or went over to DAZN, got you some real money, and then you would have made these fights easy, you know? But you over there fighting, you about to fight Benavidez next, which is a decent fighter. According to Spence, he was working him and sparring, but he's a good little fighter though, right? So, I mean, after this, who's Terence Crawford going to fight? Well, what welterweight is he going to fight over there? That one Cuban dude they got over there? There's another Cuban dude over at Top Rank that's a welterweight. Like, Terence Crawford don't got a lot of options, man. Biggest win to date, Yuriorkis Gamboa. Maybe Benavidez. Maybe Benavidez will be his biggest win. But, like, his resume, his body of work ain't that nice. What he did at 140, not that impressive. I mean, we give him respect for unifying at 140, but who did he unify against? Like, what major threats did he come across? Like, he doesn't even have a Kell Brook on his resume. Like, honestly, let's be honest. All right, I'm not really going in on Terence Crawford like that. I have a lot of respect for Terence Crawford, and I think he's a really, really tough fight for Spence. And I think that if anyone can beat Errol Spence, it's Terence Crawford because of what he's able to do in that ring. But until that day happens, we're going to keep talking shit. We're going to keep it moving over here. But right now, we got to look at the whole picture. Terence Crawford, again, is on the other side of the train tracks. And he can't cross the train tracks because Bob got him on a short leash. All right? When the money's there, they're going to make that fight. Let's be honest. Terence Crawford want to get paid. Spence want to get paid. You know how it is. Hitman boxing. Like Spence said, they wouldn't even feed Pacquiao to you, bro. How much do they really care about you? Huh? How much do they really care? If they really cared, they would have paid Pacquiao what he asked for to fight Terence Crawford. If they really wanted Terence Crawford to be that dude on Top Rank. So, Terence Crawford can keep fighting on Instagram Live or Facebook Live. And, you know, Errol Spence is going to keep fighting on Showtime, Fox, FS1. And Keith Thurman, well, he's going to continue to not fight. And, you know, it's funny, Keith Thurman talking shit when you ain't fought in a year and a half. How do I forget that? You ain't a real champion. You barely a champion yourself. Lost one belt. You said you vacated it. So if you vacate your belt, Keith Thurman, why would you vacate it only to come back just to fight for it again? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Why not just hold on to it until you get stripped? Anyway, Keith Thurman himself is barely a champion. But yeah, I guess you have to give Terence Crawford credit for beating TBE, former TBE Jeff Horn. But again, who is Terence Crawford going to fight? Who are his next couple of fights going to be? Not going to be super tough competition, you know. But then again, I guess that's what happens when you sign with Top Rank. You get the leftovers. Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, hashtag ASBC everywhere. And we back, man. We back doing the videos on a consistent basis. It's easy work, man. This is easy work. All right? Shout out to everybody that mess with the channel. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. Fresh about the 37th chamber. Sold 2 dots, killer beat, new generation. I'm killing niggas with no hesitations. Real hellraiser, killing them softly because it builds patience. What's up with niggas and they fucking favorites? Swear to God, man, but I'ma just stop before they say I'm hating. Anyway, this be that chill wave. Each and every day, nigga, it's a lifestyle over this way. Along with getting blazed, talking to some slimmies. Sophisticated conversations while drinking some Henny or maybe some Irish whiskey if they wanna get down. Let's smoke a pound, smoke green, show us skills with a mouth. I'm on a different type of level than niggas getting they shine. All about that rah-rah, I'm here to captivate the minds, turning niggas into zombie fans. A cult following that knows I get it poppin', just call me the showstopper, man. I'm Midwest till the fucking end, subtracting bitch-ass niggas from my life to get these dividends. I'm dope, hype, fresh, there's no contest. Follow your feather, but it's never lifting you as the best. I got these Ferrari dreams with the top down, nigga. Glowing tree, cruising through the fucking south side, nigga. Lots of hype beats strolling through my timeline, nigga. I just leave them where they at and focus on these figures. I be the old Mr. Grump, really just don't give a fuck about these niggas' feelings. In my opinion, they fucking suck. Yeah, and if they want it, they can see me, bruh. I'm riding solo everywhere, consider that a fucking dare. These niggas scared of competition these days. Fuck a card, I pull your page, so you better behave. I'm an angry nigga, shake me, watch me fucking explode. Like a champagne bottle that just dropped on the floor. It's a whole lot of niggas that can't fuck with my torch. A bunch of pussies, they ain't never stepped a foot off they porch. I'm on a genocide mission to exterminate these fucking fakes. Walking with this proton pack, blowing my cares away. I ain't finished yet, serious like career threats. Throwing out these slurs every minute like I got Tourette's. Fuck, shit, bitch, and some other adjectives. Make it all rhyme. I had you bopping, asking who is this? It's Soul 2 Dots, raising the flag for hip-hop. The fifth element, secret weapon, I be a sure shot. Spitting all these lyrics like it's fucking ammunition on a 40 cal. Seeking destroying these motherfuckers out.